snog Dory, marry Destiny, and avoid Hank and his creepy fingers. Not fingers, whatever. What do octopuses have? You know, suckers.
I don't know that I would snog any of them. First of all, they're all like fishy, right? It seems weird to marry a fish, and I don't want to avoid them. So is there another category?
I would snog Hank. Avoid Destiny avoid Dory and marry Destiny.
Wow, you would avoid Dory.
Oh, see you can't win in that scenario.
I would marry Dory.
Really?
Avoid Hank and snog Destiny. That's a big mouth. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, no, you go right in there.
Fall in
no,
there,
exactly.
yeah.
No, and I think the snog Hank is pretty obvious.
I just think I'd enjoy. I think Dory.
Do I really
would,
need to explain that?
I think Dory would be good for me in a long-term relationship.
You do?
Heck, I am Marlon.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think you've already actually seen that relationship on the screen.
Yeah.
I would marry Hank because he's very grounded and I like his outlook on life. He comes across as negative, but I think he's a realist at heart. Snog Destiny, just because she's got this giant mouth and when we were designing Destiny, the art director always said he wanted to make sure that her mouth and her tongue felt like a bouncy house. And that's interesting. And I guess that leaves me with avoiding Dory. Oh, I like Dory there. Oh, I didn't think this through.
Marry Dory, avoid Hank, and snog Destiny. Destiny's like a big pillow, so this is kind of nice caress. Dory, I feel like she needs that long-term relationship. She needs like that family thing, so I'd marry Dory and help her. I feel sorry for her. I kind of like care for Dory. She's really sweet. Hank, he's okay on his own, and I'm not really big on the tentacles all on my face. Yeah.
I would marry Dory. I love her optimism, her live in the moment character. I would snog Hank because he doesn't like being touched, but I feel like he needs a little bit more love in his life, you know?
Marry Dory, because I feel like she needs a bit of love and guidance. I would avoid none of them, and I would befriend the other two.
Marry Crush, I think that could be quite funny. That means I have to snog Fluke. So, which is Fluke Rudder. I'd snog Rudder, and I'd avoid him. I wouldn't want to avoid Crush. I love Crush.
Snog Rudder.
Of course you would.
I might want to snog Fluke, but I'd snog Rudder, and it's really awkward because who plays Crush, right?
Well, then I'm avoiding.
Then avoided.
You're avoiding
I'm
me
avoiding
right off the
Crush.
bat. That's clear.
I'm avoiding Crush. I'm marrying Fluke and snogging Rudder.
That's smart. If you're doing the actors, that's smart. Well, I'm not doing the actors. I'm going to do the characters. I would avoid Crush because then I don't have to deal with myself.
That's good.
Snog, Fluke, just get it over with.
Marry Rudder.
Marry Rudder, because Rudder's probably more tolerable to be on a rock with for a very long period of time.
All right.
Yeah.
I would avoid Crush, maybe, just because that's awkward. He's played by Andrew Stanton, who was my boss, and I don't know if I want to marry or snog him. I like him. And then Fluke and Rudder, snog and marry either one of them. They're both funny.
Marry Crush because we can always go surf. Cool. Yeah, love surfing.
Sea lions are nice and furry, so it's okay. Snogging one of those guys.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sunbathe?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice.
Doesn't matter either one of those guys, but well, let's say Rudder, Fluke's the bigger guy. I can't avoid Fluke. He might crush me.
I would avoid all three.
I think you'd have to avoid Becky, and then you'd have to avoid Gerald, and you'd have to marry Sigourney. So who do you snog? I suppose you could snog Becky. Or can I snog and marry Sigourney and avoid the other two?
I'm married, and Becky. You see, I'm not going to avoid them, and I'm not going to marry Becky. I'm not going to. I think there should be a third category, and it should just be watching the movie.
I think I'd avoid Gerald, snog Sigourney Weaver, and marry Becky.
That's exactly my answer.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Snog Sigourney Weaver, marry Becky, and avoid Gerald.
Oh, marry Sigourney Weaver. Unless it's just the voice, of course, but that might get irritating after a while.
I would snuggle against Becky.
Becky, yeah.
Yeah.
Becky's for sure, yeah. Avoid Gerald, yeah, Gerald's strange.
Snog Becky, marry Sigourney Weaver, and avoid Gerald.